So the new GTA Online event week is finally out. This event week is actually quite special because it looks like it is a Valentine themed one, with Rockstar adding back a bunch of different modes, also some really nice liveries. So yeah, without wasting any more time guys, let's dive into this video. So as usual with these event week videos, this entire event will last until February 19th, with the new event on February 20th. And like I already mentioned at the start of this video, we have all of these Valentine's Day rewards. So if you guys log into GTA Online, you will receive the Heartbreaker robe, Heartbreaker bustier for females, and Heartbreaker boxer shorts for males. You can also play the Till Death Do Us Part adversary mode to receive the Heartbreaker pendant. If you become an associate or bodyguard, you will receive the Valentine's blazer. You can also enjoy this free bottle of champagne at any eligible bars, so places like the casino and the casino penthouses. You can also get a 50% off the Valentine's clothing, and if you guys complete a drift race in the Anis ZR350, which will be the drift version, this will get you the Drift Junk limited time livery. So all things considered, some pretty cool things here I would say. There is one thing that we are missing, and that is a trip fed vehicle. We are still yet to get one. I'm not really sure why Rockstar are just holding them things back. I was at least expecting one of the aircrafts at least. Let me know what you guys think about this. For a weekly reward this week, if you win 2 adversary modes, you will receive the pink heart shades and $100,000. So we already have a bunch of different clothing unlocks from Valentine's Day, which all things considered is still pretty cool. Some of them will be returning items though from previous Valentine's Day over the few years. And I actually just realized it might be the last Valentine's Day that we have in GTA 5. For some returning modes in this event, we have the Till Death Do Us Part adversary mode and also the Hot Ring races. Moving on over to some bonus money, we first of all have this triple money and RP bonus on the Till Death Do Us Part adversary mode. So this will be really fun to play, and it can also make you guys some really good money. And if you guys are a lower rank, I would probably recommend it as well. Just having that triple RP should really help you guys out. And then for some double money and RP, we have this on the casino story missions, casino work missions, and the hot ring races. And we are not even done there because we also have one more bonus. This will be taxi work with just double money. Taxi work with just double money is still honestly a solid bonus. It is a surprising one actually. You will be surprised how much you can make from this. Obviously don't expect to make millions of dollars, but in total still not too bad. And now for our discounts in this event, we have a 50% off all of the Valentine's clothing, and then 2 vehicles underneath this, which will be the ProGen Emirates and the Torero XO. Out of them 2 vehicles, I would definitely go for the Emirates over the Torero. The Emirates still handles incredibly well. It is still really fast, especially if you guys play on old gen consoles without any of the HSW upgrades. And then of course we have our 30% discounts. So we have the Casino Master Penthouse with this, which also includes its upgrades and modifications. We then have the Bravado Dorado, the Shamal, the Impaler SZ, the Dinka Sugoi, and the Paragon R. The Paragon R is also the only vehicle that has been removed in the past, returning for this event, or at least the only one that has a discount. So taking into consideration both of these different discounts, I definitely think that the Emirates with the 50% off is probably the best choice, especially for those of you guys who are really into supercars and stuff. But as usual, I would always recommend just checking the different websites, and just remember some of these vehicles will be over in Simeone's Autoshop where you can test drive them. We still have our last discounts that will be at the gun van. So we have free armor, which is honestly really nice. Armor isn't too expensive, but still a pretty nice thing. We then have a 50% off the heavy rifle, and then if you guys have GTA Plus, you can get that free El Strickler military rifle, and also a 40% off the precision rifle. So as usual with the gun van primary discounts, I still think it is pretty standard. It's still nice to see them, I think. We then have the new FIB Priority File for this event, and it will be the brute force file. So if you do have that Darnell Bros Garment Factory, this is always something to consider completing, getting around $300,000, potentially just a little bit more with the challenges. For the new Salvage Yard Robberies in this event, we finally do have a claimable vehicle, which will make sense because it is sort of a special event. So we first of all have the McTurney Robbery for the Obe 10F, which will sell for the most money. We then have the Podium Robbery for the Obe Omnis, which will sell for the standard money, and then the Duggan Robbery for the Albany Roosevelt Valor, which will have this limited time Las Venturas vanity plate, but this is the one that will be claimable. So it is nice to see that Rockstar have added a claimable vehicle finally. It has been quite a long time now. Just remember the last claimable vehicle was around Christmas time. So yeah, if you guys like the look of this, I would definitely go for it. Also bear in mind that the Albany Roosevelt Valor is one of the removed vehicles, which will also make it quite rare. The next thing that we have is the Casino's Lucky Wheel Podium vehicle. For this event, it will be the BF Club. So as per usual, if you guys just spin the lucky wheel, you might have a chance to get this. You can also maybe do that trick to keep spinning the lucky wheel over and over again by closing your application if you notice it is not going to land on the vehicle. Over at the LS Car Meet, the prize ride in this event is the Ruiner ZZ8. If you guys like the look of this vehicle, you need to win in the LS Car Meet series for 3 days in a row. So that will be winning things like the drift races and drag races and doing that 3 days in a row. It shouldn't be too bad if you play with a friend or something, and that should count. At Simeone's Autoshop, the vehicles that we have this week are all on screen. Unlike the last event, all of these vehicles are removed or have been removed and are returning for this week. And just looking through them, there is some pretty good options. In my opinion, at least, I think the Dinka Jester and the Ocelot Lynx are probably the best ones. The BF Raptor also looks pretty cool as well. I do not mind it. And the Shafter LWB is a great car. I believe I had one of these Shafters before and it was super good. I think one of the Shafters is Tony Prince's model of Shafter, and that vehicle is just super fast. So yeah, if you guys like the look of these, definitely try them out. Just remember you can use the test drive feature before you purchase them. And for the Luxury Autos dealership cars, we have the Albany Roosevelt and the Classique Broadway in the Los Santos Lovers limited time livery. I think this is the first ever time that I have seen a returning vehicle on the Luxury Autos dealership, so that is really nice. And I really like the fact that Rockstar have started adding these sort of limited time liveries again. I mean, it does make sense because it is sort of a special event week. So yeah, if you guys like the look of this, definitely try and pick this up. Just remember you cannot test drive these ones, and I always complain about that. But then for our test track vehicles at the LS Car Meet, we have the Kalahari, the Paragon R, and the Volcar Warrior. All of them vehicles have been removed, so just like before, it will make them pretty rare after this event. Luckily, this is the test track, so you can test drive these ones, see if you like them, and then either buy them or not. Even the HSW test ride this week is super good, I think. This will be the Hakachu Drag, so if you guys play on the current gen consoles with the HSW upgrades, this will be an ideal bike. I always used to use this one to complete the HSW time trials before the Banshee GTS came out. I mean, just the traction for a HSW style of vehicle is just so good. And the last and final thing that we have is the time trials. So the premium race this week is Crossing Paths, the standard time trial is Stab City, and the HSW time trial is Del Perro Beach to Murrieta Heights. Completing these things every single week will always be really nice. It can get you guys some pretty decent money. You can also use that Hakachu drag for pretty much all of the time trials. So yeah, altogether just really good. So what do you guys think about this whole event? I think the Valentine's things coming back is a really nice touch. I like some of the clothing unlocks as well. I think the discounts are super good, especially that Emirates one. I will probably just buy that, maybe sell the Emirates that I currently have so that I do save just a small amount of cash. I would probably also suggest that you guys do the same if you do have an Emirates. But yeah guys, as always, if you went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in some way, shape or form, make sure to leave a like. I always appreciate your support, and as always, if you are new here and like what you see, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.